Hey yo, what's up? It's your boy Darkatous-Gaming over here, and my apologies for the video being this long, but to be completely honest, there's a lot to cover over here. This, for the people that are established and already have all the businesses, but maybe you just don't know how to make a full-on effect about it, you know? Like, there's a lot of people that, you know, can get money on whatever methods and then just don't want to be doing heists anymore, or just want to do legitimate thing, whatever. They just lose friends for whatever reason, and you want to make money by yourself, you know what I'm saying? That's normal. But if you're already established and you have all of the MC business, this is a way for you to implement those the strongest way possible. Okay, you already should be having couple of helping vehicles, like perhaps a buzzard, a deluxo, something upon that line. Now let's get into the video. So what you want to basically do is have your nightclub, a specific day you want to have your nightclub ready to make a full-on sale. When it's already like around 200 out of 360 or so, you know, whatever, you want to basically well, no, when it's like 280 actually, you want to make sure that you start working on buying supplies for the bunker to fill up to a full sale. If you don't know how to sell the bunker by yourself, I have a video on YouTube that's been doing decent at least. Alright, I'm gonna have the link down in the description, how to sell the bunker by yourself full for the $1 million. Now if you guys want a tutorial on how to basically sell the MC businesses by yourself, like the cocaine, like the missions that are pretty much not difficult, are a lot of them, to be honest. The bikes are very easy if you have like a presser mark 1 or 2, don't really matter. There's a speed glitch on these presser mark 2, so you can go back to default. The ones you want to avoid and switch sessions to like try again and leave leftover supplies there, you know what I'm saying, to try again once they refill, whatever. But the ones you want to avoid are the ones with the 3 post vans and the garbage cans. You do not want to do that. Even the dodo planes are like possible to finish the sale, and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So you want to do all of this in an empty session. So you want to fill up all your MC business. The way that I have my shit set up is to have all the cheapest location for the MC business, because they are kind of closed up together and it's easier to sell from the country to the city. That's my preference. But what I do is I fill up my bunker first, then I go fill up my meth, then I go fill up the counterfeit cash, and then I go fill up the coke, and then I go fill up the weed, and then I fill up the counterfeit documents, whatever the fudge. Because the way that I have my thing set up is basically like I start from here, and it kind of makes like a pattern line, and I keep that pattern line memorized. So yeah, once I have bought the first batch of supplies, what I go immediately, I go to the city, and I basically want to start up a headhunter, such as I'm doing right here. And what you want to do is finish the headhunter with a deluxo or a buzzard. You know, you should. This is right now me talking to the experienced, already established players that should have a couple of these goodie toys that are also very good for grinding. All right, if implemented correctly. Now, like I'm saying, you want to get that headhunter. I prefer the deluxo because it's very easy to complete this, and you will see here why. And you want to do it on the city, always on the city, always, okay? So what you want to do, finish out deluxo destruction for the headhunter, put that 20k inside of your bank, and then you want to make sure that you go to your vehicle warehouse as your MC businesses are filling up, okay? Now you gotta keep track of how much, like how long ago you basically bought those supplies and such, so that you can kind of have an idea when to go check on all the businesses to see which ones need to be bought supplies. My suggestion is like kind of keep a good idea on time. Don't just like have time fly by on you like that. So while you're waiting for those to fly, you want to do that for the supplies to fill up. You want to do the headhunter to pay for the 20k that it will ask you to sell a top range vehicle, okay? Because what you're going to be doing here is you want to sell top range vehicle and then source another one. Before you source it, start up another one, you know, another headhunter, after you've already sold the top range vehicle without a scratch. If you want to learn how to sell without scratching the vehicle, I have a tutorial for that as well. I will put that link in the description alongside the how to sell the bunker full for $1 million. Now, what you want to basically also do alongside that repetition of headhunter, sell, another headhunter, source, and then sell again, okay, what you want to be doing is you want to like keep track of time, so you don't just like, and then going back afterwards to buy supplies again. Trust me, the reason I'm saying buying supplies is because while you're waiting for your supplies and stuff, doing this vehicle warehouse and the headhunter, so that it pays for your so that it pays for the top range modification, so that you do make the 20k, I mean the 100k profit. That's why I'm saying buy supplies. You'll make that money back with the vehicle warehouse, okay, and more, okay. So what you want to do is here and there go check on it, buy supplies until everything is full, okay. Once you have the businesses full, like the bunker is full, the coke is full, everything is full, like all the MC businesses are full in product ready to sell. I'm also gonna be assuming that you have staff and equipment on all of these. Now, I don't have security on all of my MC businesses because it really just does not make that much of a difference, to be completely honest. The security, for some reason you get raided regardless, doesn't fucking matter. But on the bunker, it just like, I don't get raided. Ever since I bought that security upgrade on the bunker, I've not been raided at all. I cannot remember the last time I've even seen a raid. Like, that's crazy. Alright, but what you want to do is you want to sell the bunker first. Again, if you don't know by now how to sell the bunker full for $1 million by yourself, the video will be down in the description. Once you finish with that, you go sell the cocaine. I say the cocaine because the way that I do it at least is because I sell the business that like gives you the most money and go working down to the one that gives you the least. So I sell the cocaine, the most profitable business, then the meth, the second most profitable business, then the counterfeit cash. Me, at least personally, this is me, alright? Don't have to be you, but this is at least me. I don't really give a shit once I'm starting to sell the weed or the documents forgery, because I personally found this business like good to a point. At least the weed is decent, but I really don't give a shit once I get to those. And once I finish selling all of them, there's gonna be leftover supplies, because you're buying supplies, are gonna be leftover supplies. Those are gonna be turning into products. While those are turning into products after you did the full big giant sale, you're gonna be going back to the thing you were doing with the vehicle warehouse, you know, headhunter, sell the car, headhunter again, source another vehicle, then sell that vehicle you just sourced back to back like that until you basically have enough time passed that your leftover supplies made into products. Then you're gonna basically, once all of that is done, the way to check for all of the MC businesses, just go to your clubhouse. Don't go check your businesses individually. Go to your clubhouse and then check it through the computer, because on the computer you can check if all the businesses at once are like done with the product. Alright, don't go individually. Go to your clubhouse depending where it's at. Mine is Great Chapal. My bunker is, you know, Chumash, so I can just basically go check on the bunker to see if the bunker is done filling up on the leftover supplies. That bunker will take the longest between the bunker and the MC business. So what I tend to do is I check it real quick, I see where the hell it's going at, and then I go check on the Great Chapal. That's at least my location for my clubhouse. I go check on that. If it tells me that the MC businesses are practically all like, you know, filled up, whichever ones are like filled of the leftover product, I sell those, and then by the time I'm usually done, I've already like basically have enough time for the other ones to fill up. I finish selling all the MC business, and then I do the bunker. Boom. With the bunker and the MC business leftover supplies, and after selling them both all full, I've already made at least a little bit, kind of, to be completely honest. I'll be a little bit over $2 million, but I'm gonna just leave it at $2 million. All right, $2 million profit. And even though, yes, like I said, I paid for supplies, doing the vehicle warehouse that many times will, and plus the headhunter, obviously, to like pay for it like those many times, will actually will make you more money and already get you the money you spent on buying supplies. Okay, and sometimes you might even be able, if you have a terabyte in a press mod 2, you might even have enough time sometimes to do a quick like here and there, maybe not all the time, but depending how quick you are, you might have enough time to start up a quick client job with a terabyte, which is like even more money. Okay, because if, like, say, the cool off time for the vehicle warehouse to sell the vehicle again, yeah, so in like those often enough could take even just like 5 minutes when you press them onto all that stuff. I really recommend, if you're about to do that, I recommend doing the jewelry one when you go steal from the jewelry store, or the Life Invader one. Those I've seen to be the ones that take up like what, 5 minutes. Not necessarily, and even the one where you rob the bank, but I really like the other two I mentioned, but you know, the jewelry store one and the Life Invader one. Those are the ones I seem to be able to do the quickest, so keep that in mind. But then again, it depends what bank it gives you and how long you kind of do that. Like those three are pretty well. Sometimes you will have enough time, so keep that in mind. You will make more money. You'll make that money back and such with the vehicle warehouse of buying supplies for the bunker and the MC businesses. And on top of that, you'll make more money. It's just like, if you really think about it, is while those things are filling up, you paid let me see, there are like 6 businesses together, all of them, and it is 75k all of them. So if you really think about it, it is 75k times 6. You are $500,000. You've by then already would have made $500,000 for this thing. You've already would have made that and extra money. Okay, keep that in mind, guys. By then, you've already made money, cause $500,000 to fill up all these businesses, about, I'm gonna say, and every 20 minutes, like within an hour, you could really pretty much just like pay 300k already. And these businesses do not exactly like do not exactly like fill up extra quick, you know what I'm saying? Even after, say, you're done selling all the businesses together and their leftover supplies and your nightclub is still not full, you can just keep now working on the vehicle warehouse and make even more of a big profit until the vehicle warehouse, until the nightclub is done for sale. Now, even to add more than even $600, even more, you could probably honestly be like filling up after you sell all of that stuff. You could probably, like, if you have those days, you could probably fill up the crate houses. Now, obviously, like I said, also for the people that are already established. Now, this is a long ass video because I had to explain it like that. Is a lot. You're like selling all the businesses all together, including the introduction, the new one, the nightclub, and using the vehicle warehouse. Now, while I talk about what kind of businesses the people that are new want to have, I want to basically show you guys me just messing around with this. Okay, so what you want to do, if you're a new player, you want to know what kind of business to have. To one day work up to be able to use the guide that I'm telling you right now for the people that have all the businesses already. One day that could be you also making 6 million or more per a specific day. But if like it's a day that the nightclub is still filling up and you want to do this shit still, you know, you could still make more. You just kind of have to take out of the profit of this, you're gonna have to take $1.5 million out of the calculation profit, you know what I'm saying? But to be honest, it's more than 6 million, but I'm gonna put 6 million in the title. It's just, I don't know, you know, whatever. But at least that day you can make 6 million. Now for the people, I'm gonna give you recommendations. Now, if you basically, if I want to be real with you, which I will, you want to have the bunker, a facility, a high-end apartment to do the heist with, and one MC business, okay? And obviously a COO office and a MC clubhouse. Now, if you're like dead-ass new, do the treasure hunt, both of them. You'll have $500,000. Buy Del Perro to do the high-end apartment thing, and make a little quick of a buck to buy the MC clubhouse. Okay, then start working on those heists. Once you make enough money with the heist, the first thing you want to invest upon is the facility. Once you make the money for the facility, you want to basically, if you haven't already completed all the heists for Pacific Standard and all that, now with that money that you made off the heist, you want to work on the facility heists, you know? With the money you make from the facility, you want to make the money to buy a bunker. I really recommend Chumash. It's the best location. It's right there to the city. It's like $1.5 million, I believe, okay? It will help you, honestly. And in terms of facility, it really depends, honestly. If you want to do the Act 2 back-to-back glitch, for that reason, I'll say do the fucking Polito Babe. Yeah, I'm not going to be one of these YouTubers that are going to act like the back-to-back Heist 2 Act glitch doesn't work. It fucking works, dude. I don't use it all the time. I really just make money off of these business. But like when people in my crew are really broke and they're like, yeah, or I need to help and make money, often enough I'll run it with them, just pretty much end up paying them, you know. And I'll be like using that money to basically buy supplies so I can make this business thing later, you know. So once you get the facility and done the heist stuff, make heist money, work and get in the bunker. There's a reason why I'm telling you this, guys, because while you could theoretically make a lot of money with the back-to-back heist if you find somebody, there's gonna be those days where you're gonna basically either want to run the business by yourself or you're not gonna find anybody to run it with you. So on a rainy day, keep something that's gonna make you profit by yourself, solo, you know. And that will be the bunker. Should we upgrade these bitches? The MC business, cocaine business, and the vehicle warehouse of the COO businesses. And then obviously later on you're gonna get more businesses, but those will be what helps you make money. Now, if you are right now seeing gameplay of any other video game that's not GTA 5, the reason for that being is because I had to like delete a couple of my gameplays that I have for like 1v1 and people killing scrubs or whatever the fuck, you know. That took a lot of space in my PlayStation, so I had to delete that, and probably had leftover Call of Duty gameplay, so that's probably what you're seeing right now for the most part. But yeah, that's what you want to do. You want to get the high-end department with the doing both of the treasure hunts if you're like really that new. Then with the high-end department, start up doing the Fleeca Bank, and then obviously, you know, all the old heist. Once you make enough money to with the old heist, you obviously want to go all the way to Polito, like Pacific Standard. Once you do all of that stuff, along the way, you'll make money to get a facility, Polito Bay, cheapest one, or second cheapest one. And they will help you with the Act 2 glitch, and even then, you can buy the prep perks, my guy. So, who the fuck cares? Like, you just buy the prep perk, dude. You'll make money elsewhere. It's not that, like, you know what I'm saying? And plus, it's like, regardless what facility you have, people are gonna be dickheads and grief you regardless. So, buy the prep perk, whatever. Just fucking run that shit VIP work at Hunter if you really don't have to munch a bunch of times, and you'll make the money for the prep work, you know? And then once you get heist money, you want to basically use that heist money to get the bunker and the by then you should already have the MC clubhouse. But if you already don't have the cocaine business and the bunker, buy those, and yeah, those will be the ones. And obviously the vehicle warehouse. If you want to have even a second MC business, the one that I recommend is basically going by the order of the ones that pay the most. So the most profitable one is the cocaine. If you want to get another one, get the map. A third one, get the counterfeit cash. And up to you if you want to get the weed and the documents forgery, which I would recommend too regardless, because when you get a nightclub, that should be the last thing you get. once you acquire all the businesses, you know what I'm saying? And then you can fully implement this tutorial that I basically, or money guide that I've been talking about. Now, if you've enjoyed this, if you found this helpful at all, or like it basically gave you ideas how to use your businesses, or at least gave you a goal to grind up on in GTA 5 and something to basically be like, when I get this amount of money, I will be able to do all these stuff. Hopefully I did. I'm not gonna ask for a like, but I will, shameless plug, ask for you guys if you could either share this around, you know what I'm saying? Not necessarily for me to be like becoming a big YouTuber, but I just want to be able to help some people with some tutorials, you know what I'm saying? Suggestions, whatever it is. Now, it's been your boy Darkatous-Gaming, and I'm out. Peace. Hopefully you enjoyed the Call of the gameplay that I put up here, because I was not going to be doing no more extra GTA 5 gameplay crap. I'm just going to use what I have here. So, have a nice day. Peace.